Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Toastmaster Shahid, Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Welcome to Sattvic Toastmaster for at another exciting meeting. The mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. In order to have a smooth meeting, here are some ground rules. Speakers are requested to refrain from making any references to politics, sex, or religion in their speeches. Please put yourself on mute when not speaking. Don't interrupt while someone is speaking. Please put your mobiles or electronic devices on mute. Be attentive throughout the meeting. Being a Sattvic Toastmasters, we are providing the medical disclaimer. The content, the videos, description, links, and the comments cannot and does not contain the medical or health advice. The medical or health information is provided for the general information and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Accordingly, before taking any action based upon the information, we encourage you to consult the appropriate professionals. We do not provide any kind of medical or health advice. The use or reliance of any information contained in this content is solely at your own risk. With this, I will announce the meeting is open. Without any further ado, let me hand over the baton to our energetic president, who is a purchasing manager by profession and inspiring individual with his words and actions, all the way joining from Pune. He is none other than Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, for the wonderful. Yeah, you were saying something?
Yes, I have one word to say. The phrase siesta la way, that means that's life. So that is our Toastmaster President, Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal. Over to you, Toastmaster Pratik.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shahid, for playing the wonderful introduction, for playing the wonderful role today of as a sergeant in arms. You always refresh all of us, to start the meeting like this. It's very important to set the grounds at the start of the meeting so that we can follow the same. So, good morning, each and every one of you. I'm Toastmaster Pratik Agrawal. I'm the presiding officer today. And we are from Sattvic Toastmasters for Healthy Living. And that is the reason I am joining. We are joining at 7 a.m. in the morning. So, I would first, before moving forward, I would like to understand from you, how many of you knows that, we were having the contest last week on Sunday? Yeah, that's great. I would like to announce that we are having a winner in front of us, Toastmaster Vikram Prakash, who is the winner in International Speech Contest and Table Topic Contest. A big round of applause for him.
Thank
So
you.
he will be representing. Yeah, you were saying something, Vikram. How was your experience of the contest?
First of all, thank you, everyone. I think it was an amazing experience, and I want to thank you and all our club members for making it such a wonderful contest for us. Because I know it wasn't easy. We were hunting for role players. We were in the last minute having people back up from different roles, and I think truly I saw people stepping out of their comfort zone and taking up roles like. You know, chief judge and sergeant, so many roles. I think I don't even know who all took part in our from our club and other clubs, but I did not know anything. Being a contestant, I truly was involved in only preparation, and I didn't know anything behind the scenes. Pratik, I think you had taken a lead and done it so well. Even though it was the first time, I couldn't see that it was the first time that we you did it. It was done very well, and you just told me that you took time for 20 days for it to be presented this way, but your effort proved to be very successful, I can say, because being a contestant for me, it was experience was really good. So thank you so much, Pratik, and congratulations to you as well for putting up such a wonderful contest for our club.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. Yes, you rightly said. We always see what is visible, but we should see what is not visible. In Hindi, we said, जो दिखता है वो होता नहीं है, जो होता है वो दिखता नहीं है. What we see maybe is not true, but what is true, maybe we are not able to see. But we are Toastmasters. We should be able to see what is not visible. And that time I was able to see what is behind the scene. So it was a wonderful experience. And whether any role you are playing, any role, whether it is timer, R counter, or any role, contest chair, if you are playing that role, I am telling you, it is a experience for your life. Experience for your life. So I became a better person. I have done something for the first time last week, and I'm very happy for that. Okay, so moving on, I can see two, although they are the regular visitors, but I can see three people on the screen: Toastmaster Uma, Abhiram, and Pallavi. I would like to know from you your views, what we discussed right now. Yeah, Pallavi. Pallavi, you can hear me? Or Abhiram?
Yes, Pratik.
Yes. I would like to know your views, what I spoke on this, on what we spoke right now about the contest.
Pratik, the contest was super futuristic, expeditious. That's the word I
Oh
have
my
to want
goodness.
to say that. On the
Uh,
part, the contest was started very well, and also what I have observed that every speech was different from each other, and also I have also got to know about how a speech should be delivered, and how a speech is being structured. So that's and also it was very ended well, and it was conducted in a very structured manner, as so, and that is my view over it.
okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Abhiram. Yeah. Pallavi, if you are there, you can give your views. Even Shahid, you can give your views. Me and Vikram spoke.
Yeah, actually, I was not there in the yesterday's contest, but I know whatever the efforts went into that. So, as you were just explaining about the chief judge role which you have taken, so behind that, there will be so many efforts involved in that. Why? Because I was there in the previous contest, so I know, and actually coming and taking the roles is the main thing. So I heard one thing. I not heard. I just read one thing like whatever is the risk, you just accept it. Then, if you accept it, then the responsibility comes on you. Then automatically you will follow it and you will try to make the task complete. So, so I see that in you, Pratik, and so that is a good quality to inherit from you to us also. So thanks for that, and that's it from.
Okay. Thank you for putting your views forward, Toastmaster Shahid. Um, Pallavi, if you are there, otherwise I will just conclude on this start. Okay. So, uh, Toastmaster Oma, you want to share on that contest part? Anything?
Yeah, my system had crashed for some time, so I didn't hear. I just heard that Toastmaster Vikram was the winner.
Okay,
Hearty
okay.
congratulations
We
for
just
that.
asked, we
Yeah.
just asked that the experience of the contest.
Yeah,
You can share
definitely.
any views on your
It's a
views
great
on it.
experience because recently I also attended the area level contest in Chennai offline. So I was the ISC winner there, and now I'm heading to the division contest. So I'll be giving that speech here today, and I would like to get the evaluation from all of you so that I can do much better. So every contest is a new experience. When you go on the stage, there are butterflies in your stomach, and there are so many other people who are contesting with you who are better than you. But you should always feel that you are the best, and you should believe in yourself. That is what I feel, because there are many people who are better than us. But when you give your 100%, I think that will show up on the stage. Your confidence and with whatever impact you're going to give, that matters. So believe in yourself, give your 100%. It doesn't matter who is competing with you, and it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. The impact that you create on the audience, even if one audience comes and says, "Madam, I was inspired by you," I think that is enough. That is what matters. Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow. So we are having a winner of area level contest. Congratulations, Toastmaster Uma Natraj. And we wish all the very best for your next level. Definitely today we are going to hear, and definitely we would like to have a round robin, evaluation, so that, she can get a fair feedback and she can improve and she can take up in the next level. So I can see from so many of you that, this world is full of immense opportunity. If you fail, you learn. If you pass, you learn. If you are playing any role, you learn. If you are taking something for the first time, you learn. So grab that opportunities that can make a difference in your life and that can bring a change in others' life. As Toastmaster Oman Atraj said, if even one person says that, okay, I'm inspired, her speech is a winning speech. I'm telling you, you won the heart of even one person, you are a winner. Irrespective that judges are giving you a tag of winner or not, but if some even one person has given that tag, you are the winner. Even if yourself you are better than before, you are the winner. I always believe in this, that if you are better than before, then that makes a difference. Okay, so this was all about the introductory part of our club, and now we are heading towards the meeting. Today, we are having a wonderful Toastmaster who is also a winner of club level, who is none other than Toastmasters of the Day, Toastmaster Vikram Prakash. Over to you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Pratik. And thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. And thank you for the contest again, which we enjoyed last week. I think it was my privilege, I would say, to be a contestant. Pratik took up the lead role to be a contest judge or chief judge for our contest, and it showed a true spirit of participation as well. Because many people took up roles, even though they're not contestants, and I saw a true spirit of people coming out of their comfort zone and taking up roles, learning something new, and helping us in one way or the other. Otherwise, the contest wouldn't have been, so successful as well, right? So I felt so privileged. That was the day I witnessed, the true power of Sattvic, especially when you took up the chief judge role, Pratik, and I saw many people taking up the supporting roles. And three or four of our people were the contestants from our club. But I think it's a great show, to my knowledge. To how much ever extent you can push yourself, you have pushed and made it happen. Thank you once again, and I welcome you all once again for this wonderful meeting of Sattvic Toastmasters. And today we have a wonderful theme again, which is nothing but comfort is a real enemy, right? So I think yesterday I was thinking what should be the theme for today. Then I realized I went back to the last but 1 week where I had been the contestant, and I was having so much of thoughts. While I was a contestant, I had to do so many things for the family because just before 1 week there was we missed one of our close family member. It was not easy for me to also prepare for the contest last week because everything was unplanned for me last week. I had to do a lot for the family because you can imagine when you lose a family, a close family member, how the family would be, right? I have to play multiple roles, and at the same time, I had to also be a contestant. So I could have even very well withdrawn from the contest and said I could not, but I still showed up. That was the moment I thought today we should have this theme because it was really it made me feel very proud. At the end of the day, when I won the contest, I felt like, okay, imagine if I wouldn't have taken up this role or as a contestant, then I would have missed all the fun and all the learning that went through. So that is the reason why I took up. I thought like this should be the theme for today, and I want to hear from you all about what do you feel about this theme. You know, Once again, let me repeat, the theme for today is comfort is the real enemy. Okay. So I know all of you would have faced in your life, some one way or the other, any situation where you would have, pushed your limits or pushed your boundaries and went out of the comfort zone and did something really amazing, and it turned out to be a turning. I mean, became a turning point of your life as well. Would anyone want to share any moment of your life where you had to push through a lot? And Pratik already mentioned one moment that you mentioned just now, but I would like to hear from others as well. What are your moments where you pushed your boundaries and it became a wonderful, it unfolded to be a wonderful experience? Who want to share? Pallavi, do you have any moments like that where you went out of your comfort zone and you felt really amazing about it and you pursued something different?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. They always says no pain, no gain.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, so I recently I completed my inner engineering, and there we have to attend the session in the morning at 7. And that place was very far away from my house. So I have to wake up at 5. Usually I wake up at 5, but for if there's compulsion to wake at 5, then your body says no, no, no.
Right.
So out of comfort, I have to wake up at the 5, and then because it was very at distance. But when I was there and seeing so many like-minded people there, activities over there, then now I am feeling my weight is has also reduced, and I am more energetic. And right now also I have joined so many past meeting, but today you must be feeling that I am more fresh and more energetic.
Mm-hmm.
This is the power of inner engineering. I wake up in the morning. I did the that what they say, what the that asan that we do for 25 21 minutes, and now I am here. So I will again say there's no pain, no gain, whether it's in professional life, personal life, or for the health. Yeah, thank you so much.
Fantastic, fantastic example. I think that is one of the best example we can ever give. Waking up at 5 a.m. and doing some exercise or some stretching exercise. How many of us have put that off, right? It is truly one of the best example I can think of, because early morning waking up and doing something for your body, be it exercise, be it inner engineering, savers, or going for a walk or whatever it is. So many of us knows the clock and we go for the further we want to have a nice nap or something, right? Or we don't want to go out, we still watch TV or mobile. How many of us have done that? But if you're really, going out of it and doing a stretch exercise or writing some, gratitude journaling, or if you're doing some silence meditation, how would your life or your day change to be, right? That is a true example of coming out of a comfort zone, how it helps you, right? And that is the theme of today as well. We are going to talk about it more towards during the course of the meeting. And before we talk about more about it, let me introduce our basic theme of our today's session. As in any other Toastmaster session, even today we have three sections. The first section would be the prepared speeches. So we have one speaker today, and then we will be having the table topic round, and then we will be having the evaluation. So we have one speech, as I said, and the speaker for today is going to be Uma Nadaraj. And let us have our before we start the prepared speeches, let me introduce our general evaluator, who will be introducing the tag team, and then after that we will continue with our regular course of the meeting. So the general evaluator for today is Toastmaster Shahid. Toastmaster Shahid is a veteran. He's a seasoned Toastmaster and one of my best friend as well. And he's also one of the presidents of Sattvic Toastmasters. He had played multiple roles, done so many things for our club. Now let me welcome our general evaluator, Toastmaster Shahid, to the virtual podium.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vikram, and I am very honored to be with that such a lovely introduction. My dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, I am Toastmaster Shahid. back with today's general evaluator role. As a general evaluator, I will be evaluating the whole meeting, all the aspects of the meeting. So to evaluate that meeting, I need a team. So that is the tag team. In the tag team, the first role player is the timer. So the timer, as you all of know, time is very precious. It is precious than gold. As once Mahatma Gandhi said, if you lost the gold, you can earn it. But if you lost the time, you will not be able to get that one. So to do such honoring for us, that the timer for today's role, sorry for, sorry, and timer for today's meeting is Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal. Toastmaster Pratik, back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, for giving me opportunity to play this timer's role. For your information, in online meeting, I am playing this role for the first time, and I am really glad to take up this role. And as a timer, my duty is to time the speakers who are coming on stage or who are on the screen. I will be showing my timing cards like this: green, yellow, and red. So there are two types of speeches we speak. One is table topic speeches. In table topic speeches, the times are 1 to 2 minutes. So when the speaker reaches 1 minute, I will display green card, 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow card, and 2 minutes red card. I will keep on displaying this card till the time speaker will be speaking till the end. But at 2 minutes 30 seconds, he will be disqualified if he speaks more. In the same way, for the prepared speeches, I will be displaying the green card at 5 minutes, yellow card at 6 minutes, and red card at 7 minutes. At 7 minutes 30 seconds, if a speaker speaks more than 7 minutes 30 seconds, he will be disqualified. In the same way, for evaluation speech, the time allotted is 2 to 3 minutes. I will display the green card at 2 minutes, 2 minute 30 second yellow card, and 3 minutes red card. If a speaker speaks more than 3 minutes 30 seconds, he will be disqualified. I will present my report when called for. Over to you, Toastmaster Shahid.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal, for explaining us in detail. And the next role is R counter. So as per the agenda, there was no R counter assigned. Would anyone like to take R counter role? Pallavi, would you be able to do that R counter role?
Actually, I have another meeting at 8:30 now, so.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Or if Satish KR. Hi, Satish.
Hello, Shahid.
Yeah. Hi, Satish. Thanks for joining us. May I know, are you a Toastmaster?
I was a former member of Toastmaster.
Okay.
Still not.
Okay.
I was
So,
a part of Invictus Toastmaster in Delhi.
okay, that's great. So would you be able to take up any role now? The R counter role?
Still not. I just woke up right now. I'm not prepared.
Okay, no problem. So maybe we can skip the R counter role for today's meeting. So let's move on to the next role, that is the grammarian role. So everyone of know, if you are speaking in randomly, that will not have any meaning until we have aligned in a proper manner. So there comes the grammar. So to do so, we have the grammarian for today's meeting, that is Toastmaster Vikram Prakash. So over to you, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, Toastmaster Shahid. And yes, today I will be the grammarian for this meeting. And as a grammarian, I have two things to do. One is I will be playing the role of an English teacher. What I will do is, as an English teacher does, I will be watching all the conversations that people are making here, all the words, the good usages, and not so good usages. I will be taking a note of all such words or phrases, and I will be having a report at the end. So that is my first thing as part of the grammarian. The second thing I would do is I will introduce you with the word of the day and the idiom of the day. So the word of the day today is, I have even shared the image on the chat. Let me share my screen. Just a minute. Hope you all can see my screen. I'm getting the image open. So the word of the day today, if you see, is unwavering.
We could see your team's chat, Vikram.
Yeah, I'm just opening the image. It's opening up. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. The word of the today is unwavering, which is nothing but steady, resolute, and unchanging. Which is unwavering is something you can always. It doesn't change. It is constant, right? So the example usage is her unwavering belief in herself led to success. Okay, so that is the word of the day today. And idiom of the day is take the leap. What does it mean? Most of the time, we are in comfort zones, right? Unless you take that one step ahead and take that risk or make a small decision to step out of the comfort zone, then you will not be able to reach that destination, right? So that is what it means. Take the leap, make a bold move forward, right? That is the idiom of the day. An example usage is he took the leap and started his own business. Okay, so the word of the day is unwavering. Can I have some volunteers to use the word of the day, unwavering? Who can I have? So I mentioned unwavering means it's steady, firm, and not changing, no matter what challenges come in your way, right? So in life, success
Uma
doesn't.
ma'am raised the hand.
Yes, yes. Uma ma'am, would you like to try?
Yeah. Life threw lemons at me, but I stood unwavering and rose like a phoenix.
Wow, that was a nice analogy of comparing yourself with the phoenix. Wonderful. And in life, I think success doesn't come just from talent, right? I think it comes from our unwavering belief that we have in ourselves, the risks that we take, and even if things don't go as planned, if you still keep moving forward, I think that is what unwavering is all about. And then, can I have one volunteer to use the idiom of the day? Anyone? Take the lead. That is the idiom of the day, right? I think Dhruv. Mm-hmm.
Shall I?
Pratik. Yes.
Okay. So over a period of time, I have started reading books. I have started playing many roles, and I have started listening to so many videos which are important for me. So this is the inputs which I am taking. Now I need to take the leap to move forward and start giving the output. Input, taking the input, reading the book, watching the video is easy. But to come out of my comfort zone and take the leap forward, to start writing and start delivering, start making videos, start making blogs, that I want in the next course of action. Over to you.
Wonderful, Pratik. I think you set an example every time when you speak about your goals of putting things together, creating videos, or taking the leap over things. That's a lovely way to inspire us. I would say. And I have one challenge again. Anyone want to come forward and use both word of the day and the idiom of the day in one sentence? This is a new challenge I thought of having today. It makes it it's more of a bit of a difficult thing, but we can still try. Yeah, Uma ma'am is raising your hand. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Life threw lemons at me, but I stood unwavering and took the leap and started helping tribal children to improve their spoken English.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're truly a champion. I think you try to use both in no time. And I had prepared it one more sentence. So today, as you speak, think about a moment where you showed unwavering courage and when you decided to take a leap. All the speakers today, so think about that moment where you took unwavering courage to step out of your comfort zone and where you took the leap. And that is going to inspire the speakers here or the people who are going to hear you today, right? So, with that, I hand over the podium back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Shahid.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for introducing the word of the day and such a wonderful idiom of the day as well. And today's meeting, if you see, this is an unwavering example, and everyone has taken a leap with double roles. So that is the Toastmasters. So now all the team is set. Now we have to sail our boat. So let's have a great meeting, and I will come up with the our tag teams reports and my general evaluator report at the end of the meeting. Now I will hand over the podium back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator Shahid and the tag team for who are going to do a wonderful job of timer and grammarian as well. And now coming back to our theme, comfort zone is a real enemy, right? First, let us understand why do people go in comfort zones? Everyone wants to be successful in their life, right? Why do you think people want to be in comfort zones? What is the reason you think you can give? People stay in comfort zones. Can I hear from Abhiram? Yes, who someone started talking? Is it Pallavi?
Yes, I feel that people don't want to come out of comfort zone because of unsettled truth, yeah, uncovered truth. Because even if the future is bright, but they are comfort with less comfortable present.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Because uh, yeah, that's it.
Okay. So what you're trying to say is people don't want to take risks, don't want to go out and face the challenges, and that's why they stay in the comfort zone,
Correct. Yeah.
right? Okay. Anyone else? Why do people stay in the comfort zone? Yes, Pratik, go ahead.
Yeah. If I am earning fine, if I am having house, if I am having family who are, doing okay,
Mm-hmm.
and if I am not having clear goals,
Mm.
I will remain in the comfort zone. But how I can come out of it? If I am having a juicy goal
Mm.
that can attract me and that can tell me that Pratik, come out of your comfort zone because you have to achieve this purpose in life. If your purpose is clear, if your purpose is juicy, you can come out of the comfort zone. So people who are not able to come out, their purpose is not clear. That is first. If at all their purpose is clear, they are not juicy enough to attract them to come out of it. Over to you.
Excellent. Wow. I think you summarized it wonderfully well, Pratik. So nicely put. People without goals stay in comfort zone. What a fantastic statement you have made. Yes, that is absolutely right. People who don't have clear goals, who don't know their true potential, people who are feeling enough with what they have, or they don't want to lose their peace of mind, right? We can think of so many things, reasons which we can think. People procrastinate, people stay within their limits, people don't speak up for themselves in a relationship or in any conversations, right? If you want to give your point, put your point forward, then you have to speak up, right? That also sometimes we don't do, right? Because of avoiding the discomfort or avoiding the misunderstanding that you think might come between the individuals, right? There are so many places where we actually take a safe zone, which we call as comfort zone, but actually it kills you. We have to understand that comfort zone actually kills you, because why I say that is, your potential is not being utilized fully, right? So you look at the high performers, right? Like athletes, they every day take up risks. Every day is a walking on a needle for them, right? Because they are taking that discomfort, they are embracing discomfort, and they are ready to prove themselves, right? In any match, if you see a cricket match or in a volleyball match, do you think people are not, they are staying in the comfort zone? If they stay within the comfort zone, can they ever win the match, right? As Pratik said, they have a goal to win the match. So that is the ability or the characteristic of a high performer. Let us talk about doctors. Let us talk about we spoke about athletes. Now let's talk about speakers, right? Like Uma Natraj. I think she won the club contest as well as the area contest, and today she is also going to have taken the speaker role here and has taken the TTM role also. What does it mean? Truly, you're pushing your boundaries, right? At any point in time, if you see an individual can do only one thing, when they choose to do multiple things, they're truly, going out of the comfort zone, right? At Toastmasters, we can see many people who are in Toastmasters usually are proving that they are out of the comfort zone, because it is not so easy to come in front of people and have that and their environment created for them, right? Where they are pushing their adrenaline levels and trying to talk and get the feedback about how they talk. Because getting feedback is also sometimes, it's they become nervous, right? So that is how I think even at Toastmasters, we are coming out of the comfort zone and doing something different. Be it our table topics, right? Always we are trying to think on our foot. That is also coming out of the comfort zone. So at Toastmasters, at every moment we are coming out of our comfort zone. I think we are in a wonderful journey. So, in the interest of time, let us get back to our session. And as I said, the section for today is the prepared speeches. So we have one speaker for today, and let me call upon the evaluator for our speaker. So the evaluator for today is Toastmaster Pratik, who will be evaluating Toastmaster Uma Nadraj. Pratik, please introduce the speaker as well as her objectives of the speech.
Yeah. So Toastmaster Uma Natraj is going to deliver her speech for the contest. She is preparing for the contest. And there is no specific objective of the speech. And the inner objective is very clear, that how she can be better than before and how she can win the hearts of the people along with the hearts of the judges. So we will be having a round robin type of evaluation, in which first I will give the evaluation in my way, and then I will pass on to the next person who is available for the evaluation directly. And then that person directly has to start. So in this way, we will be doing the evaluation. And when I give the evaluation to, say, Vikram can give the evaluation to the next person available. And then finally, that last person should give back the evaluation to me. I will conclude. In this way, we will be having a round robin type of evaluation for Toastmaster Uma Natraj, so that with our efforts, at least she can win in the division level. So this is just the objectives of this speech. Over to you, Toastmasters of the day, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you so much, evaluator Pratik, for introducing the speaker. Toastmaster Uma Natraj. All is well. All is well, Toastmaster Uma Natraj.
Yeah, the title is All is Well That.
Oh, sorry. All is well, that is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Toastmaster Uma Natraj, all is well that. All is well that, Toastmaster Uma Natraj.
Yeah, I'll be using 2 to 3 props. One is a music which I'm playing on the mobile, but I'm not sure whether it is allowed in the contest. If not, I will be singing. But here, just to create a, what do you say, interest, I'm playing the music. But there I may sing, depending, it depends on the judges. Okay, so you can start timing from when the music starts.
तेरा बात बात पे घबरा दे, दिल पे रखे हाथ उसे तो फुसला ले, दिल की रियत है प्यार से उसको समझा ले, और घुमाओ सीढ़ी बजा के When life goes out of control, roll your lips, whistle your, and say, all is well. The hen doesn't know when it will hatch its eggs, or will it be fried in the pan. No one knows what's going to be the future. Brothers, sisters, say, all is well. All is well. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. All is well. All is well. All is well. All is well that bends well. This is what life taught me. Yes, you heard right. All is well that bends well. Let me take you back to my childhood days. I was an 8-year-old girl. My mother told me, Uma, you should be strong like me. Be a strong girl. Always face challenges in life. Be bold. Let me take you to 22-year-old Uma. I was just about to get married. My father told me, Uma, life is not a bed of roses. You will have challenges in life. You have to face life bravely. Yes, Dad. Then, my elder brother, maybe at the age of 32, when I had 2 miscarriages, he told me, Uma, you have to be a brave girl. I'm proud of you. Yes, life went on. My husband, after marriage, believed in me and entrusted all the responsibilities and said, you're a strong lady. All is well that bends well. Now, let me take you to the year 2021. Life sent me storms I never imagined. Yes, you heard right. The loss of loved ones, one after another. June 14th, 2021, 4:30 p.m. I get a call. Hello? Hello, Ate. This is Shweta. Yes, Shweta, tell me. Ate, Amuma passed away, Ate. Amuma passed away. Yes. What? My mother had passed away. My 84-year-old mother, who had cancer, had passed away. Yes, she had lived a full life. But the person who had told me when I was 8-year-old, you have to be strong, was now not there anymore. She had taught me values. She had brought me up. But now I felt meaningless living. She was a friend, a companion. She was everything to me. But now she is no more. What to do? I had to accept it. I had to move on in life. I moved on. May 22nd, 2022, life sent me tsunami, not storms. Yes, you heard right. I lost my 24-year-old son unexpectedly. It was unimaginable. Both me and my husband just broke down. Oh God, why me? Why has this happened to us? Why are you so cruel? What mistakes have we committed? There was no answer. We had to accept it. There were moments when the whole house felt painfully silent. There were moments when voices were louder than words. There was no answer to our question. Life moved on. The trauma was so great, my husband could not bear it. And within a year, on May 5th, 2023, my husband too left me.
What would you have done in that situation? I didn't know what to do. I was like a ship without a rudder. I was clueless. What should I do? And my 90-year-old father, within a month, he too passed away. One after another. Life threw lemons at me. What should I do? I felt life was meaningless. Whom should I live for? I didn't have anyone to support me except my elder brother. He came to me and he couldn't see me like that. He said, Uma, I can't see you like this. Come. And he took me to a yoga class. On the first day, the yoga teacher said me, Uma, bend. What, ma'am? I said bend. All these days, I was listening to stay strong. And here the teacher told me, bend. Forward bend, backward bend, sideward bend. I felt so painful. My body said, send help. But the teacher said gently, Uma, you have to bend. Take a deep breath, relax, and bend. And so I started bending. And as I started bending, I had that hope. I got some light. And in the distance, I saw a purpose. Yes, I started realizing that slowly my void started seeing a hope. And I associated myself with tribal children of Sonahalli near Kote and started teaching them spoken English. On the first day, I asked the boy to introduce himself. Madam, he hesitated. Week after week, month after month, magic started happening. My name is Rajesh. My name is Deepthi. I want to become a doctor, ma'am. I want to build a big hospital here. So as those words started rising, my hope also started rising. And today, as I stand in front of you, I am like a phoenix. If I can bend, you can bend too. All is well. That over to you, contest chair.
Wow, what an amazing speech. And it made us all speechless. I can truly feel your emotions, Toastmaster Uma, and you really were wonderful in conveying your emotions very well. Though I couldn't, uh, I was feeling sad at moments when you were, expressing your grief about loss of your loved ones. I totally resonated with you because recently I have also lost one of my loved one just a week back. I can understand the pain that you're going through, and I pray for you, the Almighty, to give you all the support. And you are already on the track of self development, which is the only way I think, which is going to make you feel much better. And all the best and for your speech forward. And now let's observe 1 minute of silence so that people can give your comments to Toastmaster Oma. I think it's past 1 minute. So with that, let's move on to our second section of today's meeting, which is the table topics round. So before we move on to the table topic section, I'm going to have a small activity for us, wherein I'm going to flash one slide here, and someone has to come forward and read it. Okay, so let me share my screen. This is a small activity which I thought can help us understand why comfort zone is not so good for us. I hope my screen is visible, right? Can I have someone read it? Toastmaster Pallavi, are you available to read it?
Yes, sure.
Yes, please go ahead.
A comfortable job. Ravi had been in the same role for 8 years. Good salary, supportive manager, no complaints. Every morning, he opened the same laptop, attended the same meetings, and solved the same problems. People called him reliable, but slowly, Ravi stopped reading new articles. He stopped learning new skills. He stopped dreaming about what else he could become. One day, when a younger colleague asked him for career advice, Ravi paused. He realized he didn't know what to say because he himself had stopped growing. Comfort hadn't harmed him, he had quietly shrunk his potential. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pallavi. I think this is one of the best example how a comfortable job has, ruined the potential of a person, right? How many of us are in the same boat like Ravi, right? We are in the same job. Even in my case, I am also in the same job for 8 years now. Incidentally, I have picked up an example which is almost, but I'm doing something other than my job, like Toastmasters. I'm doing life coaching, which I feel good about, right? Not just the job. But how many of them are still stuck in the same job which they don't love? They earn a good salary, there is a supportive manager, and they have a 9 to 5 job which is keeping them busy, right? Their family commitments are met, their parents are fine, the family members are getting, they're able to put the food on the table. But is that all we are coming here for, right? So we need to think about this very seriously. And with that, let us go forward with our next section, which is the table topics round. So the table topics master for today is Toastmaster Uma again. So let us welcome our Toastmaster Uma Nadraj, who is a communication coach. As she said, she is empowering lives of so many individuals. So let us hear from our Toastmaster Uma Nadraj as a table topic master next. Over to you, Toastmaster Uma Nadraj.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, and welcome everyone to the exciting table topic session. So, what are table topics? To the guests and to Toastmasters who are new to this platform, table topics are nothing but impromptu topics or on the spot topics given to you, which enhance your on the spot delivery. Like you have to think on the spot, it makes you think on your feet, it improves your presence of mind and how you listen to the topic, think, organize, and deliver. So, you have to listen first to the topic, then you have to take a few seconds as to organize your thoughts and then deliver. So just in 2.5 minutes you have to create an impact to the audience. So that's your skill. It's like a prepared speech will have 2 to 3 table topics inside that, and table topics is a mini version of the prepared speech. So go ahead, give your best, and all the topics are based on today's theme. So who will be our first volunteer today? Any volunteers, or should I ask on my own? You can raise your hands if you want to be the first volunteer. Can I go with Toastmaster Pallavi? Yeah. So Toastmaster Pallavi, your question is, does success begin only when comfort ends? Does success begin only when comfort ends? Over to you, Toastmaster Pallavi.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I do believe the success begin when the comforts end, because when you show unwavering strength, then only you can take a leap. So to show us, so you have to be out of your comfort zone. Uh, the, uh, so when you practice a lot and when you are out of your comfort zone, then only you can become a successful person. So people say when you are in a comfort zone, even as we called it, student life is not a bed of roses. We have to be out of, even if we have to be out of our comfort zone to receive something at a newer heights. As they say, the great leader says they all are the member of 5 a.m. club, because they know. And if we are mentally strong, and when we are strong even to so we have to push ourselves, take optimum use of our potential to be someone successful. Yes, back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pallavi, for attempting it brilliantly. Definitely, like only when you come out of the comfort zone, you can taste success. Because when you are in the comfort zone, you are not ready to come out of it. And you are in a, what do you say, cozy place. And you can't taste success. So only when you undergo that pain, you can get that success. So thank you for that opinion of yours.
Actually, I have done with my topic, but just now one small story resonate me.
Yeah,
Uh,
please go ahead.
that came in a newspaper few days back. In there they were said कि there were two types of kids. One were very pampered kid, and they all went to they all were uh, trapped in one of the what you say, sea or something like this. The people who were pampered stayed there, waiting for the help to come out. But the people of slum were able to get out of that thing, because they were habitual to work out to come out of their comfort zone of their own. So sometimes when we pamper our kids, they always wait for the outer help to be successful, or rather than people who have the strong willpower, and those who are strong enough, they automatically make themselves out and be a successful person. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant story. Definitely.
Yeah.
We pamper our kids so much, even if they get hurt, we are worried. Whereas the slum children, they are so brave. They are ready to take up any challenge. No, that's right. So let us move to the next topic. Next topic I'll give to TMOD, Toastmaster Vikram. Your topic is comfort. Is it a blessing or a trap? Is comfort a blessing or a trap? Over to you.
It depends on where we are in our life. Sometimes I was trapped in comfort. Sometimes I've also felt that why am I facing this? Why can't I be living a comfortable life? So I have played both on both sides. But the best thing I can take from this topic is comfort always hurts. You know, it's for a brief duration. It's okay to have comfort, but for us to become unstoppable, or if you want to become reach your highest potential, I think being in the comfort zone always will not help, right? So comfort is a blessing for people who are struggling, who are looking for an exit from their current situation and to go to somewhere else. For them, I think it's a blessing. But for all the time, comfort is not good. So once what happened when I was working for Microsoft, every day was like a nightmare. So I used to learn new stuff. I used to prove myself. I used to finish projects fast. I have to be running after new projects because in Microsoft, people do not assign me projects. The moment I complete my project, I have to go for the next project. It's not a traditional way of you getting assigned to a project by your manager or anything. So you have to go behind your manager and get your projects. Otherwise, you will not be having the billing at the end of the year and you will be thrown out, right? If you don't have enough projects. So that is how I felt that that company itself doesn't put people on the comfort zone. They're always running the rat race, right? So there I felt, right, when will this end? Will I be always running this kind of rat race in my life, which I cannot do, right? Almost like 5 years I was like that, doing that. And at the time I felt like, why can't I have a relaxed job? Why can't I have like time for myself? and my family, and spend some good amount of vacation time, all those things. But I felt like I learned a lot during that time. So I think that is, it depends on the people who are, in that zone of life. With that, I hand over back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Vikram, for sharing your life story. Definitely, when it all depends whether it is a blessing or a trap, depends on the situation. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a trap. But if you want to become unstoppable, you have to come out of your comfort zone. Thank you for sharing that opinion. With that, let me move to the next speaker. Shall I give the topic to Toastmaster Shahid? Yeah. Your topic is, what is one comfort you need to give up to grow? What is one comfort you need to give up to grow? Over to you, Toastmaster Shahid.
Am I audible? Yes. The one comfort which I would like to leave is I want to do perfectly everything. Every time, whatever may be the task, small or the big, I want to give my best, and that too at the first attempt. Whether it is writing a email, whether it is talking to new person, whether it is dealing the things in the family. I think always to do the perfect, do the things with perfection. But over the course of time, what I have learned is until you start doing, you will not able to get best things. Let's say, take an example of a pencil. You sharpen it until you write it down, that will be still in the sharpen mode only. But with just a sharpened pencil, what is the use until you use it? So in the same thing, whatever the actions you do, whatever the things you do, whatever the suggestions you give, just start giving and start doing the things. Once you start doing and you take the leap to fail, why I was thinking to give my best is I don't want to fail. Our Toastmasters is also a best platform where we will fail and learn. So I would like to leave this thinking of being the best and doing all the things perfect at the first time, so that I will be out of this comfort zone and I will be keep on doing more action, just trying to thinking about it. So this is, yeah, with this I'll conclude my table topic.
It is okay to be imperfect. Thank you, Toastmaster Shahid, for giving that message. Slowly you can come out of that weakness of yours. It's not necessary to be perfect always. Imperfection is also a strength. With that, let me move to the next speaker. I will give it to Mahantesh. Are you a Toastmaster or a guest? Mahantesh, are you there? Mahantesh? Okay. Abhiram? Can I give you the topic? Abhiram? Okay. Let me give it to Abhiram. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you're a Toastmaster or a guest?
I'm actually a guest, ma'am.
Okay. So here is your topic. What is your comfort zone story? What is your comfort zone story? Over to you, Abhiram.
A very wonderful topic, ma'am. Usually, I am a very lazy person towards studies. In my 10th class and in my plus 1 and plus 2, I have didn't show any interest on studies. But after completing my plus 2 exams, I didn't score it so well. It was time for me to join my engineering. In order to join in engineering, um, I have to write an entrance exam, which is MSET. It was difficult for me because I have not much concentrated over on studies. One day, my father took me near to him and said, "If you want to become something, you need to be out of your comfort zone." I didn't understand it well, but later on, when I have again took out my textbooks and started to read page by page and to practice page by page, later on um, I have noticed that the it was so juicy and delicious, which I have didn't done before. On that day, I have observed that coming out of my comfort zone isn't easy, but taking a step ahead made me to realize that when we step out of a comfort zone, we know ourselves better, we make things better, and also we try to achieve something. There, I have achieved 73% score in my MSET exam, and I have reached a rank of 25K. Now I am studying so well that I have scored 8 points in my semester one. There, therefore, I also ask you to come out of your comfort zone and achieve bigger and bigger things. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you, guest Abhiram, for taking that leap and being unwavering in whatever you are doing. Continue that. With that, let me give the last topic to Toastmaster Pratik. Here is your topic. Should parents push children out of their comfort zone? Should parents push their children out of their comfort zone? Over to you, Toastmaster Pratik.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Oman and Raj, for the wonderful topic close to my heart. I'm having two children. One is in one is in 7th standard now, and one is in 12th standard. I remember about both of them, and it was the time when my daughter was having 10th board examination, and she was preparing for the same. Initially, when she was in the initial stage of her uh, preparation, she was in comfort zone. So at that point of time, I pushed her hard, and I had many discussion on different aspects, how to prepare, how to start, and all. And almost in 6 months, she has prepared and she has completed her syllabus. Then she was thinking what to do next, what to do next. Then we again had a discussion, and then she started solving papers. So what I want to say in this case, after she solved papers, she scored well and she scored 95%. Pushing children, when to push children is very important. You need to understand your child is in what stage. If she is in comfort zone and if things are working fine, she is on the right track, it's fine. But if she is not in comfort zone, she is taking a huge leap every time, but that is creating a stress on her. You have to put them back to the comfort zone. So the important thing is, if you are in comfort zone, if it is in along the right path, then it's fine. But if it is making a lot of stress, if you are taking a lot of leaps forward, you have to go back to your comfort zone, understand, take a pause, and then reflect and then correct. So pushing children is important, but understanding at what stage, at what thought process they are in, based on that you should take a call. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik, for sharing that wonderful insight. Definitely, we should judge as parents whether they are on the right track or whether they need that push and then take a call. Thank you for the opportunity, and I enjoyed being the table topic master today. Wonderful answers by all the speakers. And with this, I hand over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram. Over to you.
Umaji, one topic for you too.
Yes, I was thinking about it. Shall I give you a topic, ma'am?
Sure, sure.
Pallavi, would you like to give a topic to her?
No, please, you carry on.
Okay, I can go ahead and give you. So, Uma, ma'am, the topic for you is routine a form of comfort or a hidden trap? Is routine a form of comfort or a hidden trap?
Ting, 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 ting. I was hearing the bell of my mobile ringing at 5 a.m. and I got up. This was my daily routine from many years. The alarm goes off, and then I have to get up and then have my tea, complete my morning ablutions, and then do some exercises, read a motivational story or watch a motivational video, do some exercises, do Saurabh Botra's exercises, or go for a walk, and then go about my morning duties. So life went on like this, and I started getting bored of this routine because we all know that variety is the spice of life, and routine sometimes gives you that boredom. And I thought, why not start exploring different places? Why not go traveling? And that's when I started traveling to different places. I went to UK, USA, Europe, and many places within India too. And recently was the Bali trip, which I went to attend my niece's wedding. So when I went to different places and when I changed my routine, I saw that I was coming out of my comfort zone. It was maybe I was trapped in that routine. And when I came out of the comfort zone, I realized that I had to adjust to different places. I have to meet a lot of people and be in different hotels. And it was a little difficult for me. But then I started gaining that confidence. Yes, I can travel alone. All these days I was traveling with family, and now I could travel anywhere now. If you can send me to Antarctica also, I can go. So that is the confidence I have gained now. So traveling made me come out of that comfort zone and out of that routine. So I feel that routine sometimes makes you go into a trap, and you have to explore, you have to come out of that routine and go for a change, because change is what is needed in life. And when you go to that change, definitely success happens. What do you think, table topic master? Over to you.
Wonderful, wonderful take on this topic. I think I heard something really, really amazing. I did not expect, but as you said, routine sometimes kills our dreams, right? Sometimes going in a routine, I think we go to office, come back, we watch TV, we have your food, and then we go to sleep. But where is the change in life? Where is the growth, right? The growth happens outside the comfort zone. And you made it happen through your travel and embracing the discomfort, that all that you said. Thank you so much for that wonderful take on this topic. So, with that, let's conclude our table topics round. And next, we have the general evaluation. So, before we have the general evaluation, let me ask you one more question. So, I have one chart, okay, which is nothing but growth versus comfort. I want each one of you to give me one uh, one example of how you stayed in the comfort zone and how you changed it to be a growth zone. Like, for example, I can say that before joining Toastmasters, I was in a zone of a comfort where I had my day-to-day life, right? Going to office in a 9 to 5 job and coming back and having time with family and stuff like that. But now, as part of this, I'm facing some challenges. I'm facing less time, right? But I'm still on a growth zone. So I want each one of you to find out what have had been your comfort zone and what is your growth zone right now. Any one of you, if you want to just unmute and say that. Your ex, you can now actually talk about your ex, yourself, and then now, the who you are now. I hope it's clear, right? What it is to be you in the comfort zone and what it is to be in the growth zone. Can someone?
Yeah, I can add in this.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So I'm reading a book called Indistractable. Almost it is finished. And it has given a wonderful concept. There are two circles. One is your comfort zone and the out of, yeah, and a big circle, which is your out of comfort zone. Like small circle, what you are doing comfortably is your small circle, and what you are doing and want to do is your big circle. And when you go out of your comfort zone, magic happens there, but it requires a lot of efforts. You have to take the leap forward for doing this, and that is what used to happen with me. I was under the impression that okay, I have started reading books, I have started doing my job, so it is done. But when I have made my goals more juicy, I found that I need to be in my comfort zone, but always small things I should keep on doing. Something new I should keep on doing, and from my comfort zone I should increase my that comfort zone circle, smaller circle, say for example 10 diameter, and a bigger circle of say 20 diameter. I need to increase my comfort zone of 10 diameter to 12 diameter. I need to add such skills so that it is good to be in the comfort zone, but you should decide if you want to increase the diameter of your comfort zone circle, what two things we can add in this week. So that I am doing. For example, I'm trying to come out of it and trying to convert my inputs into outputs, like reading a book to writing a book, and that is what is making a difference. It is converting my thoughts, what Pratik is, into actions, and understanding myself what I can do more. So this is what I can say on this.
So you are becoming from a reader to a writer, right? So that is your comfort, your ex Pratik, and now your to be Pratik, I would say, right? So that's exactly what I was expecting. You put it very well, and you also introduced us a new book, which we all can go and read. Thank you so much, Pratik, for the take. And let's go to the next section, which is the general evaluation. So let me call our general evaluator, Toastmaster Shahid, to continue the general evaluation.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. Just one clarification on the evaluation. So are we going round robin?
Yeah, so we will be going round robin. I will start, then pass on to say someone, he will pass on to some other, and then the last person will pass on to me again to conclude.
Okay, may I know who are all participating? I will be there in the evaluation. Pratik, Vikram, and Pallavi, ma'am.
Pallavi, you would like to participate in that?
Need to record.
See if you can give me the sharing.
Sorry, Pallavi, we could not hear you.
Yes. Can you please repeat the question?
So basically, I will be, for example, if I am evaluating, I will be passing on to Vikram. Then maybe
Okay,
I will
okay,
pass on.
I got feedback for Uma ma'am, no?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Uma ma'am's speech.
Okay, done.
Okay, then I think
And
Abhiram and
Abhiram?
Mohantesh, you are there.
Abhiram?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Would you be able to provide the speech evaluation for Uma ma'am's speech?
Me.
Were you
You
there
said you
at
are
that time when I spoke? Did you listen to my speech?
Yeah, that's what I would like to clarify with everyone.
I think I was on my bike. I think so. I was returning home.
Okay, no issues.
Okay. So we four of us will be evaluating Pratik. Okay. Yep. Thanks everyone for that clarification. So now let's start the general evaluation. What a session we had today. Starting from the table topics to starting from the TMOD to the table topics. Now we are into the last phase of our today's meeting, that is the evaluation. So evaluation is the champion's breakfast. to provide that breakfast, and the two today is Sunday, it's early morning. So that breakfast, first I would like to call upon our Toastmaster Pratik to provide that feedback for the Toastmaster Uma ma'am's speech. Toastmaster Pratik.
When life goes out of control, all is well. What an energetic start it was. I will be evaluating this speech in 3-2-1 method. The three things which I liked about your speech is you spoke from heart. You have used the personalized story and you have emotions that won my heart. Wonderful body language. What a voice word modulation. Opening, body, and conclusion of the speech. My dear friends, what else you want in a speech? So these were the things which has attracted my attention. A wonderful story, a heart-touching story, and a great message. All is well when it bends well. It taught me so many things in just 5 to 7 minutes. That is what we want. The two things which I want, if you can improve on, is when you have started your speech, I found there was some technical glitches. Maybe I was not able to hear at the start which song is going to play, which is going to come, but finally it came. So clear music was not there. And second, if you can have more, if you want to have a more attraction of the audience, you can have a board of written all is well, and maybe when you are introducing that bends well, you can have one more board that bends well. All is well, that bends well. Otherwise, you can decide some more things. But if the music is not running better, you can have the music of your own. When life goes out of control, all is well. And then all is well, when you are saying, you can have that board of all is well. That will attract the attention of the audience. And at the end, that bends well. That can be a second board. This is just a suggestion, two suggestions. Overall, it was a wonderful speech. It was a wonderful message, wonderful opening body and conclusion, wonderful story which has touched my heart, and all the very best for your future endeavors. Because all is well that bends well. What do you think, Toastmaster Vikram Prakash, on this?
Yes. So I think Pratik summarized it very well. So one thing I liked about your speech is when you picked up the phone and you spoke to someone in your, I think someone said that your it's your mother who passed away. She's 84 years or something. That moment, I was also like literally crying because I was able to connect to that frequency that you had tuned into, because you were almost crying and you made us also feel the emotion. So that moment was so heart touching for me. And again, there were actually a nice variation of emotions, in your speech. I think it kept us all live. I felt, the speech was so lively. But what I felt is, the opening could be very stronger, where you are anyway going to drop your emotion is going to drop in the middle of the speech. So when you start, I think you have to start very brightly, with a smiling face, with everything, and then emotion can switch in between, and again you have to come back because what happened to me is I was still on the same emotion. You opened it bright and then you dipped it. You left the audience also in that same emotion. Instead, you can again brighten your speech and say that now I'm all well, because in your table topic you have already said that you are traveling and doing all of that. You can put that flavor here so that people are now feeling that okay, she's now back to form. So Ma is very happy now and she's on a self-development mode and everything, and now the audience also will pick up the emotion. I feel that is so important, right? I cannot be feeling that emotion till the end. You have to show the variation, and because now you're already fine, I feel that. So I think that is one thing which can turn your story around. Yeah. Thank you, Pratik. Over to you.
Yeah, so what do you think, Shahid? You're on mute. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik. All is well. Let's say, everyone, all is well. Please unmute and say.
All
All
is
is well.
well.
All is well. Yes. In today's life, this mantra is very much required. So that is what Toastmaster Uma has reminded us. Throughout the speech, whatever I heard, whatever the tragedy you have explained, whoever all have passed away and who is with you, this really connected me with your story. Why? Because I lost my kid at her 6th month. I know how much tragic it would be. You said it is your 24 years son. I know how much burden on you. That connected me very well with you. As Vikram said, I was also crying that time when you were saying all these sequences of actions. What happened with you? So coming, I was doing on the commendation and recommendation and commendation way. I have given my commendation. Coming to the recommendations, I resonate with Toastmaster Pratik on the music thing. As you are going to present this speech in the contest, better be clear on the music, whether you are playing on a device or it is with you through your mouth. If it is through your mouth, so decide it before going to the contest so that you can prepare it very well. So that one recommendation. And the other thing is, you have explained so many sequences of disasters happen to you, and a light came in the form of your brother. He has taken you to a yoga center, and there you have explained some things like bending and all these things. Here what I observed is like the tragedy part was more, and what has impacted you to come out of that is very less. So if you can balance that or try to improve a bit on that yoga part thing, what are all the, instead of bendings, what are all the things go into your mind when you are doing that, or you can improvise on that. So that will add more value to it. And one more recommendation, what I felt is like, in your speech, you have given so many voice modulations. Your father, mother, husband, and the kids of who English learning kids. I felt like so many characters are coming and you are doing the modulation. What I felt is like, try to take 2 or 3 so that more voice modulation we can restrict. So this one part. And better to end with a call to action. So I felt like your story is very emotional, very connecting with everyone. So try to add one call to action to your story. So overall, I felt what I felt is like, life bends you through the losses, but the yoga bends you to come out of that. I'll conclude my evaluation. Back to you, Toastmaster Pratik.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Shahid. Over to Toastmaster Pallavi for her evaluation.
Thank you. What I wanted to say already shared by Shahid sir. Even I felt ki your tragic part was more if you have added something like your success story, maybe that you are the table topic winner, how your practice made you a more confident and yeah, or you are leading the group, something like that. Your success story should be this. And in the last sentence, just one word, when you said all is well, when you went, if you can add these 2 words in the end, then I think it will be whole circle. That's all. Otherwise it was perfect for me. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you everyone for the wonderful evaluation. I hope that this will help Toastmaster Uma for taking up the next leap forward. Over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Shai.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratik, and thanks everyone who has provided the valuable feedback to Toastmaster Uma ma'am's speech. Toastmaster Uma ma'am, so hope you got all the feedbacks and try to incorporate these so you take your speech to the next level.
Thank you everyone.
Yeah, thanks ma'am. Yeah, with this we have done with our evaluation round. Now let me take the reports from the tag team. So to take that reports, let me first call upon our role player timer, Toastmaster Pratik Agarwal. Toastmaster Pratik.
Okay, so here is my timing report. The prepared speech was 7 minutes 23 seconds, so well within the timeline. In the table topics, Toastmaster Pallavi took 1 minute 24 seconds, Toastmaster Vikram took 2 minutes 15 seconds, Toastmaster Shahid took 2 minutes 10 seconds, Toastmaster Abhiram, guest Abhiram took 2 minutes 28 seconds, Pratik took 2 minutes 5 seconds, and Uma took 2 minutes 10 seconds. So all are within the timeline. And I have not, checked the timings of the evaluation speeches, but maybe more or less everybody spoke within the timeline. I can see maybe little higher Toastmaster Shayad, you have taken little higher timing, but I have not noted your timing. So I just when realized I have started the timing late. But when I started late, it was almost 3 minutes 15 seconds. So maybe you may be qualified by 15 seconds, but I have started the timing late. So overall, most of the people have started and ended on time. So all are qualified. Thank you. Over to you, general evaluate.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Pratik, for your unwavering report. So now let me take a leap to call upon the Toastmaster Vikram for his grammarian report.
Thank you, Shahid. Such a thoughtful way to call the grammarian to invite me with the word of the day and the idiom of the day. I had to increase the count of your usages, by the way. So thank you for that introduction. And yes, let me share my screen and provide the report of today's grammarian. As a grammarian, I had the privilege to listen to all your speeches and look at your good usages. And thank you for all of you for using the word of the day and the idiom of the day. I think when every time we are introducing a new word of the day and idiom of the day, it is because of your unwavering support that as a grammarian, I am able to, make this word of the day a successful one so that it is being used across the meeting. So I can see many of you use the word of the day and idiom of the day. And coming to the good usages. And before I go to the good usages, I have made all of you as green today. We had like 6 speakers, including me, and all of us, whomever spoke up on the stage, were able to articulate your thoughts very well. So I have made all of us as green. I think there are some good usages, there are some improvements as well. But in general, today I could observe to each one of you very keenly because there were less number of speakers, and all of us have really made a good attempt to articulate your thoughts very clearly, which is the first step in communication, right? Which I feel is all of us have done it very well. On those lines, I would say Toastmaster Uma, I think you used wonderful words throughout your speech whenever you were on stage, as a speaker, as a table topic master, uh, as a table topic speaker yourself. I think you had used wonderful words, and also you were so inspiring throughout the meeting. So some of the good usages are like imperfection is also a strength. When during a table topic, I think you mentioned this imperfection is also a strength to Toastmaster Abhiram. And then you mentioned about variety is a spice of life. And then when during a table topic, I think you made a twist during the table topic. I think you made a twist by talking about your adventures as a traveler, and you spoke about some of the trips, which actually attracted my attention as a grammarian because twists like this, the Toastmasters like this kind of twists, right? So I think you made it very clear about uh, now how much of a travel pop you are, right? You can even travel to Antarctica. So that actually intensified your, the mood of adventure, and you are ready to even go to Antarctica and be alone and take your life that way. Traveling made you come out of your comfort zone. So those are all some of the things which attracted me, which inspired me as well. And I did not find major flaws in your delivery of your speech or a table topic or anywhere. I think you are going closer to perfection. And here and there, I could see, you had some pauses which could be avoided. But still, I think I feel in the beginning of your speech also, as Pratik also mentioned, when the opening, if you can start bright, I think your speech is going to be one of the best one. And coming to Toastmaster Shahid, no, I think today Shahid was perfect. I think you stood up on every time you were on the stage, which actually added these kind of small gestures. Actually, grabs my attention as well. Apart from you standing up, I think you also used some catchy words like perfection. In your table topic, you used this word called perfection is your comfort zone. You always look for perfection in anything you do. And now I could understand you as a person better as well, because those words, give a right impression, right? When it is used in the right place. And then you use summarized what Uma ma'am was going through in one word, which is tragedy, right? No, none of us used that, but you brought that word, tragedy. And it was what she was going through as well. And that was really the right word to be used, which I thought you brought into our meeting today. And then your favorite sentence, breakfast is the feedback of champions. Today also I could hear. And then your structure whenever you are on stage, when you said that you look for perfection, I could resonate with that, because every time I see you as a sergeant at arms, as a evaluator, I think you follow some process and you try to stick on to it, be it timing, be it giving feedback, or your evaluation. Everything was, you try to reach that perfection, and that is something which I can resonate in throughout your journey in this Toastmaster. And coming to Toastmaster Abhiram, you used both word of the day and idiom of the day, and then you were very much interested in engaging in conversations, engaging in table topics. You were when the topic was given to you, you did not feel shy and saying that I am a lazy person. I am this. Okay, what to do? I am like this. But that is also something really good. Like instead of always people who don't talk about their negatives. You talk about your negatives, and then you also said that you are one of the best in your college, in so and so things. I heard that as well, because that is a good way to take a table topic, present yourself as you are, and then also talk about where you are improving also. So some of the good usages are like, if you want to become something, you have to be out of your comfort zone. That attracted my attention. And take a step ahead, taking a step ahead and step out of your comfort zone, we become better. And then you ended your speech with a call to action as well. When you were on the table topic, as a table topic speaker, you gave us a call to action to as a speaker, that if you want to achieve great things in life, then you should be out of your comfort zone. Thank you, Abhiram, for that. And then coming to Toastmaster Pallavi, today I have made both of you green, Abhiram and Pallavi, that just because you use the right words and you brought in the right message to the topics that you were presented. As a Pallavi, when you were opening during when somebody with some question as a T mode, I asked you. I think you also opened up very well, saying about why people are in the comfort zone, right? You rightly said that they don't want to try new things, and very confident opening. Whenever you are opening up, you're very confident. But as you move on, sometimes you feel stuck. But what I feel is you can still continue. Even if you're feeling stuck, you can still continue. And when a table topic was presented by Uma ma'am, you actually concluded the topic, but then you took one more minute and said, you presented a wonderful analogy of two children sitting on a beach. One child was pampered well, who did not try anything and waiting for the support, and the other child who was raised in a slum, but he was himself trying to come out of the comfort zone and find the opportunities, right? So that is totally a wonderful analogy to present for that topic we were given. punch words. I saw you use this word success story when you're giving evaluation. That actually caught my attention. Overall, you are a great speaker, and with slowly when you are talking in forums like this, I think you are going to become better, and you will be a great speaker one day. Toastmaster Pratik, wow. Whenever you are on stage, we cannot take eyes off you. I think you said about your juicy goals. I think I have never heard this word juicy goals. For the first time I heard it, which means that you are making the goals very easy or very catchy or very attractive. Like that word juicy is so nice to hear today, and I'm going to make all my goals juicy as well from now on. And I love this book that whenever you are talking about, whenever during you come on stage, you speak about some book that you are reading right now. And today that was Indistractable. And you spoke about the content of the book in a very easy way to understand, like how to increase the diameter of your comfort zone circle. I think all of this adds a lot of value to as a audience of this meeting. So I enjoyed being a grammarian for today, and I hope you all enjoyed this report. Over to you, General Evan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram, for a detailed explanation for the as a grammarian role. Yeah, with this we conclude the tag team report. Now let me provide you the general report as a general evaluator. So as a general evaluator, I would say we started a bit late. We started at 7:16, but yeah, as due to the members' presence, it has happened. Maybe we need to take care of it in the coming meetings. We should start on time, as it is an online meeting. If it is 5 minutes, will be a benchmark. We have to set that beyond the 5 minutes, we should not go delay our meeting. So that one thing. Opening of the meeting, and after that we moved on to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram, where the topic is comfort is the real enemy, which is really resonating with every one of us. We know the comfort zone kills us, but we will never come out of it. Why? Because there are so many reasons tied to it. Let's say, coming to the job, even though it is a job, you are in a comfortable zone, you don't want to go out. Why? Because the moment you think about going out of that comfort zone job, the family comes into your mind. So I'm taking this risk, what will happen to the family and all those things. So but as the today's theme, Toastmaster Vikram has explained very well how we can take a calculated risk and to come out of that comfort zone. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Vikram, for bringing that live topic where it will impact us directly in different disciplines of our life. Let's say as a Sattvic, it is related to our health. The topic which we have, it is also a Sattvic to our mind and to our behaviors. So kudos once again to you for that lovely theme for today's meeting, Toastmaster Vikram. And next we moved on to the table topic section. So where Toastmaster Uma ma'am has taken up today's table topics role. And she also did a fabulous job by introducing the live topics, which are very much related to our daily routine things. So I heard all the table topics, everyone spoken from their heart, and they have given their real examples where we can learn from their mistakes, and we can also with those examples, with those table topics, even though those are impromptu, these examples will give us more information what other peoples are going. Sometimes what we think is like it is we only suffering from those things, but when we have these kind of forums, we will come to know we are not only the one, but people are like us suffering. But instead of suffering, we will get the answers for those sufferings also. How can we come out of that, and how can we lead our life in a better manner? So with these table topics, you proved it, ma'am. Thanks for that. And coming to the evaluation, as I said, evaluation is the breakfast champion. So for today's speech, we have 4 evaluations. I see like all these 4 are in a 4 different angles. So whatever the feedbacks provided has added a value to the speaker, Toastmaster Uma ma'am's speech. So I felt this evaluation will take her speech in the contest to a next level, definitely. And coming to the speech of today's speech, Toastmaster Uma ma'am speech, it's really emotional, and it is I personally connected with her story in many aspects. The way the all is well, that sometimes whenever I feel low, that will come to my mind. So today with this song, it is again reinitiated, and I also enjoyed your speech thoroughly, ma'am. And coming to the energy and the engagement, I feel like everyone are engaged in today's meeting, except Mahantesh. I felt everyone were involved and participated in the table topics and during the questions when the team mode has asked. So overall, the team energy and the engagement was good, and the preparation of the role players. As today's our meeting, I can say like impromptu role players. Whoever have taken up the roles, all are impromptu on the spot. We have taken, and everyone has taken a leap to do their best. But maybe we can avoid these kind of situations to have a better quality than today's meeting. We have a best quality, but before instead of these impromptu things, if we can avoid, so that will be very good for the overall quality. And overall, I felt and what I can say in 3 things, like what went well today and what we can improve. And one actionable suggestion is like everything went well. The timing and the way we started and the transition of the meeting and everyone's involvement and the energy, I felt this was the things which we went well. And the improvement things, we can improve upon our timings to start timing. If we start on time, we can end on time, so that as it is Sunday, everyone have their own personal things planned. So we will try to wrap up within the time as per the thing. And one more thing, the agenda we missed, but during the meeting, Vikram has explained what going to be the agenda. Even it is a short agenda, you can prepare a small thing and you can post in a, you can write it in a notepad instead of going for a PDF. You can write in a notepad and take the snap and post it in our internal group, so that what is going to happen in the agenda, we that will be clear. That is the one action I can say. Improve on the time and improve on this agenda things. So this is what as a general evaluator I can suggest. And overall today I have thoroughly enjoyed the meeting. And during the evaluation, I forgot to mention one quotation. So maybe I got the chance to before winding up, I'll say. So this is especially for Uma ma'am. Broken paths often lead to beautiful destinations. I repeat, broken paths often lead to beautiful destinations. I hope whatever the things you have gone through, ma'am, it will lead to a best destination for you. And with this, I will conclude, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shahid. I think you summarized it very well. And yes, I understand that starting on time and preparing an agenda is so important. And we will definitely try to follow that from next meeting onwards. And coming to our theme, I think today we had a wonderful theme. I hope all of you understand coming out of your comfort zone. Now, I'm going to give you finally a few tips, okay? Just few tips before we conclude it, like how you can actually come out of your comfort zone. I know it's not easy. I hope you can see my screen now, right? All of you?
Yes.
Yes, so I know, as Shahid mentioned, sometimes we are in a comfort zone in a job, and one thing that comes to our mind is our family, how you will take care of the expenses and everything. So that might little bit look overwhelming immediately to look at how to come out of that kind of a comfort zone, right? We are in a job and want to do something out of the box. So here are some tips, right? Don't take it like what we are trying to say is take calculated risk, as Shahid also mentioned, take calculated risks which are small, right? Being in a comfort zone and trying to come out of it doesn't mean that you have to literally leave your job abruptly and come out of it. But try to take some small steps, small risks, which will actually push you out of the comfort zone, but will still keep you all your basic things met, right? So taking that small manageable challenges, what happens at that time is you actually try to make it easy for you to think about changes, right? You're not going to be overwhelmed whenever there is a new job that is coming up because you're already thinking about it. And second thing is trying small habits, like win a meeting. For example, if you were never talking in a meeting, try to make one small addition, like try to at least make a point, make a resolution that at least once you will speak up in the meeting, even though you don't know anything about that topic. Try to make an attempt to speak up. And small habits, right? Anything for that matter. If you don't know how to journal, try at least to start with it rather than thinking that I don't know, I don't want to do it. At least start with it and take a one small step ahead, and giving micro challenges to your whatever you are doing right now. Have that kind of a small challenges. If for example you are going to be a public speaker at some point, right? So try to actually talk in front of the mirror at least. That is not going to do any harm to you, right? At least talking in front of a mirror for some time before you go on stage, it is actually a small thing that you're doing, which is also anyway coming out of comfort zone. And next thing is progress. All of us want to make some progress, right? But how about making small progress? Let's take the example of this public speaking itself. First thing I said is mirror practice. And then what about recording your speech and hearing it for yourself? And then having a small group, create a small group and share your recording and ask for feedback. And then go for a larger audience. So that way you are going to progress gradually rather than immediately going to go on the stage. These are like building, steps that you can think of. So think of one small discomfort based action every day. Don't look for a big massive discomfort that to happen on a particular day, but rather take steps, small steps, which will help you progress gradually. Again, coming to the example I gave about athletes and artists, like people who are acting in the acting profession, people who are singers, athletes, how do they take up challenges every day? They are also facing new things, right? New challenges. Then how are they able to live their life? Every day is a mastery for them, right? Every day they are learning something new, and they are becoming better. They are becoming blockbuster. They are creating blockbuster movies. They are winning so many competitions, like athletes are winning so many competitions. How are they able to do every day? Their life is also not so easy. They are taking small calculated actions, and out of that mastery is comes as a result, right? So that is a way I feel we all should practice coming out of comfort zone. With that, I think one last slide is comfort rarely ruins our life dramatically, but it ruins our life quietly, right? By keeping people far beyond what their true potential is. So, this is the last slide for our session today. I hope all of you enjoyed this topic. Comfort is a real enemy for all of us. With that, I conclude this topic and I hand over the stage back to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Pratik.
What a wonderful theme it was, and what a wonderful conclusion of the theme. Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram Prakash, for throwing light in so many different aspects of our life, which is very important and very critical. definitely from now on, we should start coming out of our comfort zone slowly and slowly. Small changes make a huge difference. So this was almost, conclusion of our meeting. And if I would like to, know from our guest, anyone who can, who want to share today's experience, and then anybody wants to share their experience today. Abhiram.
Yes, Pratik. Sorry, I couldn't able to hear you. I have just an audio problem in my head.
Yeah, so yeah, if you can share your experience of today's meeting.
Uh, it was very wonderful and very extraordinary meeting. Unlike before, today we are been very cooperative, and also we have expressed ourselves in such a manner that all of us had spoken very well. And also the meeting was juicy, and I have got so much to learn today about stepping out of our comfort zones to achieve something, and also how to be in our how to be in a comfort zone and also work in that comfort zone too, from you, Pratik. That was the very great thing. And if I want to say it in a one word, it is super fragilistic, expeditious. This word I have listened yesterday in while I was scrolling in reels. uh, it was this word was said by, I think so, uh, the Miss World of from India only. She's an actor too.
Mhm.
Aishwarya Rai, I think so. Yeah, Aishwarya Rai. One of her interviews, I have listened to this word.
Can you speak again this word?
Yeah, let me give it in chat.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Abhiram. Yeah. Toastmaster Umar Natraj, you want to share something?
Yeah,
Experience?
let me thank you all for the opportunity given here to give my speech, and definitely all your feedback elevated, I think, helped me to go ahead in giving a better speech. I'll keep it in consideration, whatever you have given, and try to incorporate it. I have to practice a lot. There is still time, but each day is precious. I have to incorporate it by minute, like how I'm going to give the introduction. I have to practice, then the body part, then the conclusion. If I practice it in parts, saying that this minute I'm going to finish the introduction, then it'll be the body part, then the transformation, and then the call for action. If I just practice it by parts with exact minutes, I think I'll be able to get a grip of myself and do it better, and also find a balance between the pain and also the elevation. How I turn that pain to pleasure, or how I pain to purpose. That if I can find a balance, I think I'll be able to do it in a better way. And thank you so much for all the feedback, and it was definitely helpful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Anyone else? Mahantesh, Vikram, I think Shahid has already given us the feedback in detail.
Hi, Pratik. Sorry, I was in market. I could not talk that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from this, I joined the middle of this session, and one thing I have taken from this session is take small steps. So I got a lot of information from the Vikram sir that taking the start with small steps, so it will take you to the your goal. So that is one thing I want to say.
Great, great. So you are a Toastmaster, Mahantesh?
No, I joined as a guest, one of the Toastmaster, and I joined the global Toastmaster WhatsApp group. So I'll get the link. So I joined the these things.
So you come to know about from your friend, something
Yes.
like that. Okay, fine. So you can keep joining
Sure.
at 7 o'clock in the morning every Sunday. And if you want to know more from any one of us, you can even contact me if you want to know more about Toastmasters. And based on the objectives of your life, we can help you.
Sure.
Yeah, Vikram, you want to share something?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, Mahandesh, if you can share your number, I'm hearing some echo, Pratik. Is it only with me or everybody?
I think it is
I
from my
can
side.
also hear the same echo, Vikram.
Mantesh, you can put on mute. I think things will resolve. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Yes.
So Mahadesh, you can put your number on the chat. What we will do is we'll add you to the guest group, and you will keep getting our meeting invites on the guest group. Okay. So thank you for joining us. I think I also enjoyed the meeting a lot, Pratik. And from the beginning till the end, see, while we are doing team mod sessions, we also learn a lot, right? So that is one way or the other benefiting us. But today it was a great learning for me as well, and a lot of you have shared your insights about the topic, which makes me feel that I should somehow move out of my comfort zone very soon. So that's the only take on this topic from my side. I enjoyed all your speeches and being a grammarian as well today. So I think every meeting, something new I'm learning. That's what I can say.
Okay. So thank you everyone for joining the meeting. Over to you.
Pratik, your voice is very low, Pratik.
Am I audible now?
Audible, but it's a bit low compared to previous.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
now it
over
is
to you,
good.
Toastmaster Shahid, for closing the meeting.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. As we come to the end of the today's wonderful meeting, I, as your Sergeant at Arms, would like to take a moment to thank all of role players who contributed their time and energy to make this meeting a successful one. Special thanks to the guests today who have joined the meeting. And even though our guest was not able to speak, but he has got the crux of today's meeting, take small steps. So we also take that crux and we will start our Sunday with a very blissful thing. With this, I will officially adjourn the meeting. Thank you, everyone. Vikram,
Okay.
can you stop the recording?
Yes, I stop.